going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here in Warframe. We got some things to talk about, a little ranting, if you will. Try to get some stuff off my chest early this year. Get some things out of the way, some thoughts, some issues that I have. I like to kind of do these from time to time. I'm not going to yell and scream, just not really in the mood to do that. But I got some stuff on my chest that I want to get off, and I think that other people probably are thinking the same way. And just let me know in your comments below what your thoughts are on some of the stuff that we discussed. So the first thing I'm going to discuss here is the daily login system and the daily login rewards and the issues that I have with it. So you know, I like the new daily login reward, if you will, because it's kind of a cumulative thing. So it's not like if you stop for a couple days, it starts all over. You pick up where you stopped. You know, and you keep going, which is great because there's always some place to keep going to. And supposedly, the longer you do it, the better reward you get. And you know, there's the milestone days that occur, which is kind of cool as well. But now, you know, I have both accounts. I've got my high-level account and I've got my new player account. And I found that actually I get better stuff on my new player account, including blueprints and such, than I do on my high level account. Almost all the time on my normal account, I get reward boosters, daily reward boosters. I get resources, which, you know, one Tellurium or one Morphix for a login, or you know, it's like one neural sensor, and that's fine if I'm a low level player, but where I'm at, I already have all these resources, and I have plenty of them. It's not really doing much for me, except for I'm logging in every day because I want to hit the milestones. You know, I mean, we got that big milestone. I think it's 100 days is the milestone that has that weapon in it for that many logins, or 180 days. I don't remember what it is, but and that's something to look forward to find out what that is. But one of the problems that I've been facing, and I'm sure many other people have been facing this, is that sometimes you don't get a daily login and it disappears. Then what do? You send a support ticket. They say, yeah, we're aware of the problem, we're working on it, we hope to have it resolved soon. But we're already 33 days into this new system and it's not resolved. And I've had it happen several times now on my main account. I haven't had it skip on my secondary account, but on my primary account I've had it skip several days. And quite frankly, I would be pissed beyond belief if I logged in on one of these milestone days and did not get my daily reward, which, if that included a weapon, would really tick me off. Even though the system keeps going, and the next day or next 2 days later when it picks up again, it shows your daily login, you're still at the particular days that you would be logged in. So if it was day 30 and I didn't get a daily login for 3 days, when it did show up again, it would be at day 33, which is where we're at now as of this video. And you know, the system would keep going. But what happened about those 3 days that I didn't get anything in a row? Okay, what if that was one of the milestones? Then what do? I mean, you can contact support, and will they do anything about it? Probably not. I've seen other things similar in the past where they, you know, we're talking about people not getting their event rewards from an event. This has happened before, and they never get them. So I'm a little concerned about that one, and it's kind of on my mind about that. I would like to see that issue fixed soon. And then the other thing I'm thinking about a lot more lately is your daily and weekly chores, is what I'm calling it, because you've got your clem mission. You want to run your clem mission, so you have a clem blueprint, you know, and you get 10 clems out of it, and clem is pretty nice to have, kind of like, you know, your all the other things that you can get. So you got to remember to run clem once a week, which I never remember to run them, but you know, right now I am. Then you've got your daily points for your syndicates, I have 4 syndicates, so that's a lot of runs that I would have to do to maintain all of them at the high level, because once you've maxed them out and you've gotten everything out of them, other than for trading items with people, making platinum off of the weapons and stuff like that, you're gonna use those points for void keys. So every time I hit 125,000 points in one of them, I grab a set of void keys from the thing, and then I've got to build up those points again. So almost daily, I'm getting void keys, and a lot of them, which is when people ask me how I get so many void keys, and that's about where we're at these days. That's how I get lots of void keys. But you have to run it every single day and get all that XP, and so you've got that grind of those missions that have to be done in order to get all that XP, on top of, just doing daily work. Okay, and then you've got another compounded system on top of that now, which is the focus system, which honestly is just very messed up in how the XP is gained. I don't like how we're gaining the XP. I don't like the limitations in the XP for the focus system, for something that should be pretty much just open to get everything set up and run. And okay, maybe there should be a limit on it daily, but not 75,000. The limit should be much higher than that. It should be at least double, 150,000. And it should gain XP much better than the way it does now. You have to run everything solo to get decent XP for them, as that stands. Okay, if you want to do your syndicates and you want to take your time and you want to find all the medallions and this and that, you can either run it with a group or you can take your time and run it solo, and that's good. You got a solo XP for the focus system. The only real way to gain the most out of it is to run solo missions in order to get it done. Not a group mission, because it's not shared anymore. Right now, they've said over and over that they're going to share the XP, but it hasn't happened. So you're actually hurt or hindered, if you will, when you're running in a group, if you're not the one doing all of the damage. In order to get your XP, your max XP. Then you've got the Samaras. If you need to build up the stuff in the Samaras and get some of the stuff out of him, which of course his reward pool or his stuff that you pick up is pretty bland, if you will, right now. There's not much going on in there. Once you've gotten everything and you got the Helios mod and the Helios skin and a couple other stuff that's in there, you've got it all, but you're waiting for the next big thing to come, so you need to make sure your points are up all the way. You see what I'm getting at? Then you've got your daily sorties. If you want to get those lenses, or if you want to try to get that legendary core, you've got your daily sorties. Then you've got to make sure that you run your voids all the time. So almost daily still running voids, because you need to make sure that you build up enough parts to go trade in with the void traders, so that way you have ducats available for when the void trader shows up every other Friday, which of course he's showing up this Friday. I have some available, and you don't really know if there's ever going to be anything good or not in the trader, and then that's time and effort that you put in not knowing what's coming. And if you don't do it and then there is something good, then you're stuck having to grind your ass off for the day or so over the weekend to get enough of these items to trade in to be able to get the things that you actually need. And you got to get all of this done before you can actually just go in and sit back and enjoy yourself. So you get your daily login, you got to wonder if you're going to get it. You've got your XP for your syndicates, you got your XP for your focus system, you've got your weekly mission if you want your clan blueprint. You've got it's just a little bit too much, I think, in my opinion, to get done on a daily basis. Before you can just sit back and just have some fun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just curious what everybody else's thoughts on this stuff is. Please feel free to leave comments below. I will catch you guys in next episodes of whatever we're going to do. Until then, thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.